Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to prepare burgers and potatoes on the grill. So we're gonna start with the potatoes and then we're gonna cut up some veggies for the burgers. So here we have about 4 cups of potatoes. Yep, 4 cups of potatoes. These are frozen hash brown squares. Oh, there they go. Just gonna try to push them to the middle a little bit more. They shouldn't sprout out. There we go. So in this little bowl, the seasoning mixture is onion and garlic. Just gonna sprinkle it all over the potatoes. And then here is all seasoning salt. Just a little sprinkling of this. Oops, I don't think I opened it quite enough. Okay. And now in here, we have salt and pepper. So I'm just gonna sprinkle in a little bit of pepper. And then a little bit of salt. Like that. And now for the last part, a whole stick of butter. Here it is. Here's the unwrapper. There, got that in there, and so now all we have to do is close up the potato package. Okay, I'm gonna set the package. See here, it's nice and sealed so that the butter and seasoning leaks out. So I'm just gonna set it aside over here. So yesterday, I made a video about our new baby ducks and chicks. And so if you haven't seen it, then you should go and look at it because it's really cute. We've got silver laced Wyandottes and we got little ducks. We also got big ducks and big chickens. But these are the newest little babies from this year's chicks. And I'll be making a video about the baby chicks and ducks very often so that you can watch them grow up and get to know them very well. Yeah. I got stuck in the peeler. Move these over to this plate so that they're not in my way when I cut up the cucumber. These skins. There we go. Set the peel over there. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this knife to cut off the ends and put them in the compost plate. There we go. And now I'm just gonna cut the cucumber into nice slices. Almost there. When it's like this, it kind of reminds me of like the inside of a lime or something. There we go. Now we have some perfectly nice slices of cucumber. And that would be really yummy to have on the side of our burgers. I'm gonna try to move those out of the way so I can cut up the tomatoes. There we go. Here's a nice little tomato. This tomato's so cute. Yeah, I'll take the plate so you can see it. There we go. Just gonna start by cutting up the tip of the tomato and putting that over on the plate. We can give the leftover veggies and skins, the leftover skins and ends of the veggies to my grandpa and grandma's chickens. go. Got some tomato slices. So these big slices of lettuce we'll put these on our burger, except this one's a little big, so I'm just gonna tear it up once. There we go. Set it down. Oop. Here we go. And so these will look good for putting on our burgers. And then so now we got these, and I'm just gonna turn this, and I'm gonna set the knife over here, and I'm gonna try to, so these cucumbers will have a lot of food, so I'm gonna try to make them look nice by lining them up on the plate like this. Oops. I really like the way that veggies look when they're all in a tray and put together. All those colors are just so pretty. My favorite veggie is bell peppers. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite veggie is. There we go. There, so now that looks pretty. I'll give you a closer look. Right. Okay, so now all we have to do, so now the rest of this can be put aside for assembling, for when we assemble the burgers. And the potatoes should be done in a little bit. And so I'm just gonna set this aside for when we assemble the burgers. Okay, so I got the burger patties here, and so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put this garlic salt on them. Sprinkle it on the burger patty. Can you see that? I don't think you can. I don't think you can see the burger patties in the camera. Let me see if I can move it, make it better. See, there they are. Now I'll just hold it like this while I season them. Did this. Just gonna sprinkle some on this burger patty and some on this one. And some on this one. There, and then now the very last two. Just gonna add some extra seasoning to some of these burger patties that didn't get quite as much. Okay, so next part, I'm going to use the all-season, the all-season seasoning. And so I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this on the burgers. Okay, and now for the last part, I have a butter knife, little bits of butter. And after I get them, there we go. So now I'm going to just take this little bit of butter, and put it in the middle of that patty. And now the very last patty. Perfect. So now these are gonna go on the grill too. Gonna get this butter out of the way. Had a little bit of leftover seasoning, so I'll just stick that over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna rinse my hands quick, and then we're gonna go put these on the grill. So I washed my hands, and now my mom is moving the potatoes up a shelf, and she's gonna put the burger patties on. Okay, so now my mom is buttering the pan before she puts the burger patties on. One, two, three, four, 5, and 6. We made 6 burger patties, and now they're on the grill. And so now that's ready, and now they just gotta cook for a little while, and then I'll show you the finished burgers. So now we're gonna get the water ready. Now that the burgers are cooking, and we're also gonna cut the buns. So I have some glasses here. I got a white one with really pretty edging, and then I got some pink bubble cups. I got another one. These pink bubble cups already have ice in them, but the white ones don't, so I'm gonna put some ice in them. So since these ones already have ice, I'm just gonna put them aside. We have to fill these ones up. Oops. One more. Okay, and last one. There we go. And so now we're just gonna fill these with water. Fill these up with some water. Okay, and here's the last water cup. And then I'm also going to grab the water pitcher out so we can put some weekend cups later. Gonna grab the ice again. So now the pitcher is full and the cups are full. And so that's ready. So now we're just gonna cut the buns really quick. Just cut the buns up. And here's one. And here's the last bun. Set it over here. So I'm just gonna stack the buns kind of in a tower, and I'm gonna set them over here for when we assemble the burgers. Here is one pink one right there. And so now I just have a few more to put on the table, and I'll be back in a few minutes. So I just have a few more to put on the table, and we're gonna get the burgers ready. Mom's gonna sprinkle the cheese on the burgers. Okay, so now the cheese is done. Now we just gotta wait for that to melt. Okay, so the burgers are done. And I'm gonna bring them over and we're gonna start assembling them. But first, I'm gonna get the first bun out. And we'll start. I'm gonna stick it in here. This one. See the cheese melted nicely, and so now I'm just gonna stick it on here. Perfect. And now for ketchup, I just want to make sure that it's a good, nice little, a nice scoop. I don't want it to be too saucy. I don't like when my burgers are super saucy to the point where it like runs on your fingers. Some mustard. And she likes lettuce on her burger. And she also likes a tomato on her burger. There we go. Perfect. And now I'm moving it over here. Burgers. See? We got a nicely cooked, good cooked burger. So yes, so now these are ready. So now we can eat, and so now I just gotta bring them over to the table. And I hope that you come this next time. I'll be showing you the baby chicks again. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching today to see how we make these burgers and how they turn out so nice. And so I can't wait to see you next time with the baby chicks and ducks. So I'll see you then. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what your favorite veggie is down in the comments. So I'll see you soon. Bye.